can I help you?
Yeah, I'd like to order a hamburger, fries, salt, maybe a large vanilla shake. Yeah.
This is a trophy shop, can't you tell?
You got a counter right here. Isn't this where you place the orders?
We sell trophies, we sell plaques, we do embroidery. No food.
You got carry-out?
Unlike the internet, everything that you need we have here at the shop. Very unique. You order today, carry out tonight. That's our version of carry out.
All right, I'll take one of everything.
Well, that may take a little longer. We'll have it for you tomorrow night.
You know, Jim, I'll be back tomorrow to pick it all up.
We'll wait for you.
Don't wait long.
Blades Audio Video Security is Indiana's premier K-12 audio, video, and security provider. Blades is a design-built firm that provides high-quality solutions that are designed, engineered, installed, and warranted by our team of experts. For 18 years, we've helped schools and local businesses see and hear more clearly. Whether it's your sound system, your displays, your network, or your building security, ask how our experienced team can serve you.
Well, hello everyone, and welcome to Beaver Materials Field for the 2024 IEFA State Championship game. This game is brought to you by Blades Audio Video, TonyThomasArt.com, and Noblesville Trophies. I'm here, this is Sean Blaze, I'm here with Perry Williams. Perry, one thing's for sure tonight, we're going to have a first-time IEFA champion as Noblesville hosts Westfield.
You know what, Sean, too, if you look around, there's a great crowd here tonight on both sides of the field here at Beaver Material Field. The parking lots outside look like back a few years when we were playing in high school football here. So there's a huge crowd here tonight.
This is crazy. I'm looking out of here. If I feel like I'm at old Hare Field here.
That's right, man. It's a Hare Field, man.
People everywhere. Two really good teams. Noblesville with the big win last week over Center Grove, 13-12 to get here. Westfield with a huge upset over the number one seeded Brownsburg Junior Bulldogs last week. Westfield comes in here as the 4 seed and knocked off the 1 last week, just executed across the board on offense, defense, and what a great deal for Hamilton County TV to have these two Hamilton County schools battling it out to put their name on that trophy.
It's exciting. It's really, really exciting. You know, and the one thing about it, looking around this crowd and stuff here tonight, Sean, there's a lot of people that normally come to Grinder or football games. I mean, there's a lot of alumni and stuff here. And, of course, he comes quite a bit. But Steve Dillinger, our county commissioner's down there. Of course, he started this program, football program here at Noblesville.
Good kick.
Oh, wow.
Noblesville recovers. King Hall off the bounce. What a start for the Grinders. Wow, you see Caden Bierstrom, number 11, just kicks a little squibber right up the hash, and just enough bouncing to be a difficult kick. And King Hall, one of the best athletes on the field, comes up with that recovery. Not an onside kick, but
boy, when it takes that bounce like that, man, on a turf field, it's trouble.
That's huge. That's what I was going to say is Westfield last week executed. Both of these teams have big play ability, and I look for Noblesville to get big plays. Westfield always plays great defense. Very well coached. Coach Bobby Moran's been there now. This is, I believe, it's his 5th or 6th year. Does a great job. Coach Jeremy Ely with the Grinders does a great job. Look for a lot of explosive plays today. Here comes the Grinders immediately with a shift. A little bit of an adjustment, as you can see, by Westfield. That gives Coach a little bit of an idea what they're going to do. King Hall is going to get the carry right away.
they're certainly keying on King Hall right now, but he is one heck of an athlete.
He is something else. They toss this to the short side of the field, not a lot of room to work. Pretty good blockman. Nobody got outside. All the blockers kind of blocked down and left that corner unblocked. And I would take King Hall one-on-one against anybody, but I'd like to have a little more field to work with there.
Yeah.
Stay in the shotgun, Max Osborne at center. Got 2x2 stacked. Coach Hostetler's the offensive coordinator for the Grinders, and very sharp guy, very innovative. Looks like he's coming out with some new things again in our league and the IEFA. Teams share film, and so you got to kind of invent some new things sometimes. At least you feel like you do. Even sometimes when maybe you don't, but a lot of coaches like to invent things and give the team something they haven't seen, and maybe they'll miss a line too and give you an advantage. But sometimes you get into situations like that where you get players moving and kind of cost you 5 yards. Here's a little tight package again, a little double wing set. Still looking to attack that weak side. There's just unblocked guys. Grinders just aren't getting bodies on guys out there.
Eli Sexton on the tackle for Westfield there. He's a linebacker.
Westfield's well coached and well disciplined, and nobody blocked Eli. They're not identifying their blockers. Grinders are missing Jimmy Canada today, who's out in Hawaii, I believe. Big loss for them. That's the risk when you have these tournaments that go into fall break and things, and you hate to lose him. Been a big part of this team all year. Max Osborne under center, looking for just a straight little bubble. I'm telling you, Westfield's defense that came to play. Look for them to be all over the Grinders all night long. It's going to be hard tracking to get anything against these guys tonight.
Well, Sean, that's a great program over there. And you were talking about Coach Miracles here tonight, the Westfield head football coach, but he spent 16 years with Jake Gilbert, and Jake Gilbert, he loves this youth football program and always been a big supporter.
Everdell in at quarterback. He likes to throw the ball. He's got a big arm. They're going to look just to throw it deep.
Oh, dear.
Noblesville wants a penalty there, but not happening. Tried to hit Caden Bierstrom on the little out route. You see here, Cam Jackson goes deep, and he actually beats his man deep. But they look for Bierstrom in the corner route. Pretty well covered out there by 33 for Westfield. That's I don't see a 33 on the thing. These gold numbers, man, I apologize in advance. They have gold numbers on the front, and we can't see them. That's a big deal from Westfield to overcome that early mistake on the kickoff. To
Cooper Magnert is number 33.
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong roster. My bad. Cooper Maggart. Yeah, good job by Cooper out there in coverage. Left a very small window. Well, this will be interesting to see how the Grinders defense plays against Westfield, who will be very prepared and have some wrinkles ready to go. Just a direct snap to quarterback there, number 3.
Wow.
The big run, that's
Xander Badgett.
Xander Badgett. Good football player, strong kid. Picks up about 7. Just a quarterback direct snap and go. A.J. Gonzalez, the end out there, gets lost inside. And Westfield has the coaching staff is very high level. They definitely would have broke down film, found a lot of things they can take advantage of. Bobby Moran, the first time these two teams played, Bobby was frustrated. His team kind of beat themselves just with a lot of mistakes, just snaps and just various mistakes that the second half of that game was a stalemate. So far, advantage Westfield. Noblesville comes in, makes a great play there. Everdell, 23, trips up the running back in the backfield. Be a gain of about 1. It's going to be a third and around 2. That's 24 on the carry. That's Luke Bollier. Third and about 1 for Westfield. As an old single wing and wing T coach, this is the kind of stuff that bugs me about shotgun. 3rd and 1, you're immediately snapping it when it's 3rd and 5 as soon as the quarterback catches it. It's going to be just a direct run where the quarterback's going to just catch the ball and run to the right side. Oh, okay.
He did it to the left side.
I was half right. They ran counter. Patchett's a weapon back there, and he picks up the first down, gains about 3. You see that running back just in front of Padgett, and you feel like they're not going to throw the ball on 3rd and 1. They might, but you feel like that was a quarterback run. Pretty confident in it. Pretty creative play, though, to run it back to the weak side. Westfield's just about the midfield now. Got a 1st and 10.
Sending Padgett in with the play here.
Yeah, now Westfield does run in plays with multiple players, which I like. Looks like they're doing that tonight. I think I see a player or two over there. High snap.
Oh, big play there.
Yeah, 44, Eli Calling on the carry there, but he had nowhere to go. A lot of penetration inside by that Grinders defense. They're not real big, the Grinders, but they're quick. And so they make things happen. Great job by A.J. Gonzalez just beating his man. You see that technique of just keeping his shoulder square. The line of scrimmage came to balance and made the play. Little advice to Westfield, I'd probably run away from old number 20.
Yeah. We'll probably be calling his name a lot tonight.
We will. Old Gonzo. Love that kid. Very passionate kid. Loves the game of football. Just so respectful. 2nd and 12 here. Patches in the gun. He backs his running back a little bit. I think probably going to throw the ball here. A little overthrow, trying to hit a little corner route, or a little slant route, rather. I think he's intended that for 88 out there. That's Blake Watchamerka. Watchamerka had a couple big catches last week in the semifinal game. Camden Jackson, number 5 back there, has a nose for the ball at safety for Noblesville. He'll read that quarterback's eyes and just has a gift to get underneath routes and make plays. Early in the season, Grinders would get beat a lot. Old Zayden Standard and London Rollins out there corner they're so aggressive that they tend to get beat deep because they just want to get in there and make plays, and they've gotten better and better. And against Westfield, you better be better. They're running a little bit more tighter coverage out here on the outsides. I believe they're staying in cover 3. They are. Just looking for the swing route. Not much doing there. It's 44 on the catch. That's Eli Calling. Greatly defended by the Grinders. He cuts it back in. He picks up a couple. It's going to bring up a 4th and 11.
They're going to punt.
Yeah, you see Dawson Cornell out there does a great job of using his arms as leverage and extends this down the line of scrimmage and forces that play back inside to his help. They will be punting. Cam Jackson deep for the Grinders. Still 3.5 minutes to go. Neither team doing much on offense. Westfield picking up a 1st down. Westfield ran a beautiful fake last week. Don't expect to see that here. Cam Jackson trying to get away. Hold on to that football. Great tackle there by number 9, Ethan Howell. I'm sorry, I'm on the wrong thing. Reed Hubner, number 9, another playmaker. Old Hubner gets down there and gets a hold of him. As a coach, you're losing your mind there when that football's holding out from his body so much. Right there, makes me nervous. Good coverage by Hubner. Good punt by Westfield. Gained about 20 yards, 22, 23 yards on that punt, which is
pretty good in this league.
Yeah, 20 and over is really good. Let's see what they come up with this time. Grinders come back on just that straight eye. Probably going to look to hit something quick up the middle. Dawson Cornell picks up about 3. You're going to see a little more Cornell at fullback, King Hall at halfback today with Jimmy Canada. You know, I got family in Hawaii. Got a cousin in Honolulu, and it's 10 minutes after noon out there right now. Jimmy's probably having lunch watching this game.
But the amazing thing is he can watch it on Hamilton County TV even from Hawaii.
King Hall.
He's got to get outside.
He's trying.
Oh, what a move.
He's something else, man. The play wasn't there in the middle, and he got out. I'll tell you, 50, though. That's Isaiah Richardson. 50 just pursued. And Richardson comes from a pretty good football family. And he pursued, but old King Hall ain't going to be caught that easy. 3rd and a couple. Got a timeout, I think, by Westfield.
Got injured player, I believe, 60.
Yeah, they're trying to run a guy off. Well, Perry, pretty good start to this football game. I think we're going to have a barn burner down to the wire.
Yeah, this ought to be a fun game here tonight, Sean.
I think it's going to be a matter who can bust off a big play, who can get an explosive play, 50, 60-yard run or pass. And I think both teams are fast enough defensively to kind of keep the other team from doing that. But I believe that's what it's going to come down to in my professional prognostication here.
The Battle of State Road 32, man.
Yeah, Westfield, I would say, is our rival. In the IEFA level, it's hard to say we have a rival at the high school level right now. It would be Westfield probably. I mean, we've played them quite a bit. I was trying to get Coach Miracle. I texted him to see if he's here at the game. He sits on the IEFA board of directors along with myself and Scott McCoy, Coach Kelly, and John Hart of Brownsburg. I was hoping to get Miracle up here for an interview. He probably don't want to mess anything up. He's doing so well over at Westfield. It's making it look easy.
He sure is. He's got him rolling right now.
3rd and 1. On Max Osmond under center. Got that I formation.
He beat up on a team last night. It's been playing some pretty good football in Franklin Central.
He did.
First down for the Grinders.
Dawson Cornell gets 2 yards. Hey, I just got a text from the Canadas. They're in Kauai watching the game here. I got a picture of them out in Kauai watching the game. Looks like Jimmy Canada's drinking a pineapple and vodka there. That's unbelievable. He's 11 years old. But Hawaii, is that America? Are they allowed to do that over there? Looking good, guys. Hamilton County TV is being watched in Kauai, Jim. Ain't that something? 1st and 10. Oh, dang.
Oh, man.
That's where you get a little too creative for yourself. They're trying the shift, and they just kind of balked. On those types of things, and this is where me and Ely used to butt heads, I would say, well, me and everybody butts heads, let's be honest. But when you're doing something like that, what are you trying to gain? When you're shifting, what are you looking for? What are you trying to see where the advantage is? If it's not significant, don't do it. I want to toss the ball to King Hall to the wide side of the field right now. That's what you're going to get. And this is what you're going to get out of him. He's going to
First down.
15. This kid is one of the most unique athletes I've ever seen in this league. And the more touches he gets, the better. Man, he's
unbelievable.
I would not want to try to get a hold of him. I haven't seen movement like him since Logan Schaffner at the grinder level. That quickness. We've had straightaway speed with guys like Luke Stevenson and things like that, but the quickness of King is unbelievable. Here's this power football, just dive. Dawson Cornell taking that 125 pounds, doing his best Jimmy Canada impression right there. Here goes King again.
You better get a hold of him, man.
You better. It's going to be a 3rd and about 3 or 4, or 3rd and about 6. Great defense. Westfield don't mess around, man. They're good.
I mean, the one thing about it is Westfield's ready for King. I can tell you that.
They're a good football team. Very well coached.
Bobby Moran's a great guy, too.
He really is. You and I both big fans of Jake Gilbert, who was there for many, many years. And I know Michael Bennett went out to Wabash for a visit today. Hope that went well. Oh, big jump for Westfield there. A 3rd and 7 just became a 3rd and 2.
That's a big play right there.
You know, some of the former grinders, Perry, I don't know if you probably get some of this. I get requests to write letters of recommendation for some of these kids.
Sure.
As they go off to college, and I think I wrote one for Max Miller earlier. Michael Bennett texted me today and said, "Hey, Coach, could you write me a letter?" Not only because they played for us, but they've worked for us and stuff like that. And I told him, I said, "Sure, as long as you go to Wabash."
He's such a great kid.
He's the best. I don't really have any ties. I just love Coach Gilbert. 3rd and a couple. Dawson Cornell on the dive, and he's just a load. It's going to be a 1st down. That might be the last play of this first quarter. We got a little under 17 seconds left.
Sean, this first quarter went pretty quick, buddy.
It has. I've only threw up in my mouth 2 or 3 times up here. I'm so nervous. I love our league. but I'm a grinder. But I love our league above all else. Well, that's going to be the end of the first quarter. Right now, there's no score in this championship game. We'll be right back with you after this short break.
Blades Audio Video Security is Indiana's premier K-12 audio, video, and security provider. Blades is a design-built firm that provides high-quality solutions that are designed, engineered, installed, and warranted by our team of experts. For 18 years, we've helped schools and local businesses see and hear more clearly. Whether it's your sound system, your displays, your network, or your building security, ask how our experienced team can serve you.
Well, we're back here at Beaver Materials Field in Noblesville for the start of the second quarter in this championship game. Right now we have no score. Noblesville's driving. Putting together a pretty good drive. Got a 1st and 10, I believe, at the 30-yard line right now. Perry, what do you think so far?
Well, I think it's exactly what I thought it was going to be, a great football game against two. I mean, there's a lot to be said, and you've been through it with your son when he played at Noblesville. Is you just know so many of these kids, and you've been around them all your life on both sides of the field, you know. And
I like a lot of this stuff they're doing. Yeah, I love these boys. I mean, I love so many of them. And, you know, at the high school level, it does break my heart some. You want them to win. You want to see them have success because they love this game. And so many good young men as we come up. 2nd and 5. Noblesville's going in a little bit of a hurry. King's going to get this eventually. No gain there. It's going to be a 3rd and 4 or 5. Noblesville or Westfield's got really good corners out there. 33, Maggard is one of the best I've seen all year. He can tackle, and he does a really, really good job.
If I can remember right, I think he played as a 5th grader, right?
He probably did. He's another one he can kind of match King Hall's quickness, I believe, and he can defeat blocks just with his feet, you know.
Yeah.
3rd and about 4. Look for the mill or the grinders maybe to try to draw them off sides again. Come back with counter. Caden Bierstrom up the middle is going to pick up a 1st down. Good play. Little fake toss action. They ran toss quite a bit, so little fake toss action out there to King, and all the motion said that, and they come back with that's actually Dawson Cornell coming back, the motion man coming back to get the handoff. Really nice play design there by the grinders. 1st and 10, just outside the 15, about the 16-yard line. Big drive here. Oh, I thought King Hall had the ball.
I did too.
That's Max Osborne, who's pretty fast in his own right. Gets back to about the line of scrimmage there. Just trying to see if maybe Wetzel's over pursuing. That's an excellent fake from up here. He bobbled it.
Yeah.
I think that ball was supposed to be handed off to someone else. A good job by Max Osborne to minimize the damage, though, and maybe lose a half a foot. Now they're on the right hash. Look for him to try to maybe take off on that left hash or maybe pound it with Dawson Cornell up the middle. Second down, about 10 and a half.
Oh, wow.
Cornell's a big, strong kid. He's going to get that ball down to about the 11-yard line. It's going to be a 3rd and maybe 4 or 5.
Richardson had him in the backfield, and he just slid off of him.
Yeah, King Hall's trying to get to that cornerback, and again, Westfield's corners are solid. Solid little athletes that are really hard to get a body on them. Nothing to panic here. Look for him just to maybe run between the tackles. 3rd and 5, try to pick up 3 or 4. Little counter action. Cornell again he's just a load. He's a big guy. That's going to be a 1st down inside the 5-yard line. 1st and goal for the Grinders.
You know, when he runs, for a kid of his size, he runs pretty low. Watch. I mean, he's low to the ground when he gets the ball. See how low he went through there?
Yeah, he's learning to run, honestly. He didn't play as a 5th grader. I'd heard all about him, and decided to take a year off, came back this year, and he's just really learning to carry the ball. Fumbled snap.
Oh, Westfield with the recover. That's huge.
Huge turnover there. Just a fumbled snap, it looks like. Everdell goes in at quarterback. Little change there, they're just going to try to run quarterback sneak. That's the danger of switching your quarterback here and there.
Yeah.
But, I mean, that should be automatic for these kids. They've done it enough times. Big turn of events here. With 5:35 left, Westfield takes over down at their own 4-yard line. Noblesville's defense is looking to make a big stop here. Again, without Canada, I think Braden Koswatch is getting a lot more action here for the Grinders. Kowatch, really good 5th grader. Woo! Big play. Grinders stuffing back about the 1-yard line. They tried to run just a quarterback keep, and Grinders were shooting through unblocked. And
I think that was Everett on the.
That's Everett L. I'll tell you, he's a player, man. He said, I want to fumble a snap. I want to make up for it right here. This is second about 13 now from the 1-yard line. Hey, Misty. This is big here for the Grinders. They really don't want to – they'd love to get the ball back or force a punt from the end zone here. Not a good place to be if you're Westfield. First and goal inside the 5, man. That takes the wind out of you. They may try to throw something out of here quick. Oh, they did. They completed it.
Great catch here.
Great catch. Big number 34. That's Elijah Sexton just goes up and gets it from the tight end position. Yeah, Elijah Sexton just releases. He's covered. He just tips it to himself. Big play by Westfield. They wanted to get out of the shadow of that goalpost, and they did. Ball's out to about the.
I mean, Jackson did a good job covering him, but he had the size.
He was on him. Coach Ely will tell you that tight end got a free release there. You don't want that. You want your 6 tech or whoever's over him, your end, to definitely impede him a little bit. He got a clean release and was able to go up and get that ball. No real underneath coverage. Incomplete. Patchett trying to hit Cooper Maggart up the seam there. Just overthrows him a little bit. And 4 minutes and 6 seconds left in his first quarter. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 10 from about the 19-yard line.
Second quarter.
What'd I say?
First quarter, I thought.
I don't know. I think the coverage there was from, I think that was Zayden Stanner. I couldn't tell. Now Noblesville will receive the second half kickoff. It's always something to keep in mind. Beautiful night here. A lot of these championship Saturdays, I know we've been pretty chilly. This is nice. Westfield just looking to run the ball between the tackles in a little inside zone. Picks up a few. It's going to be 3rd and about 7 or 8. 3rd and 8, I'd say. Noblesville might. Probably not timeout time yet. 4 minutes. Man, we got a big old crowd here. This is great. 3rd down and 7. Boy, they just let him have a hitch there, but you know, there's a lot of length out there on the defensive end. Patchett had to throw that ball up and over. Big A.J. Gonzalez was not easy to do. The ball just came down incomplete. That's what's going to punt here from the 21, 22-yard line. If this ball can get anywhere out toward the 40, they will be thrilled. Noblesville probably doesn't have a punt block in there.
You don't think they do?
I don't know. They probably do. They probably just aren't going to do it. Good kick. Scoop that up. Oh,
well, it did make it there.
He let that thing go. That's going to be a 45, 50-yard punt. Wow.
Nice punt.
That's about a 40-yard gain here. That ball started at the 22. So we got, what, 28 plus 15? 43-yard punt. Can't get much better than that.
No. Coach Moran's got to be pleased with that punt.
Yeah, Grinders go from 1st and goal inside the 5 to all the way down here. 3:04 left in this first half. Dawson Cornell off the left side gains about 1 or 2. Well, the clock's ticking. 2:45. Coach Ely probably knows he's getting the ball to start the second half. If anything here, you want to run the clock out if you don't want to give Westfield the ball back for a chance at some deep throw or something. They're going to toss this one to the right, I believe. Can't quite break it. Great tackle there by 9, Reed Hubner. It's going to bring up a 3rd and about 1. Nobles will go in a little huddle here. King Hall on the short dive. He's going to get there. He's going to get just across the line to gain.
Yeah, I think he's going to get the first down.
Looks like the far side of ref is going to give it to him. The clock's a ticking, so they need to make the decision.
Let's go, guys.
Yeah, they got to stop the clock for the movement of the chains. There we go. First down. He got it just by the nose of the ball. Started on the 35 and now at the 45.
Come on, chain gang.
Clock is supposed to be running. There we go. $1.50. A minute 50 left here. I think the Grinders still have 2 timeouts. I think they used one earlier on defense. They're going to call a hold. Got a hold out here. Hold out there on the left side. Yeah. I think Cam Jackson got a little bit too inside and a little grabby there.
It's going to negate a good run.
It's going to be 1st and 20. Minute 36 left. You can see with King Hall and Dawson Cornell, it's just when can you break one, you know? When can you break one? Because those guys, when they get up to speed, there ain't nobody going to catch them. We'll see what Coach Ely and Coach Hostetler choose to do here. Coming out with that little tight trips to the right. Probably going to look at Cornell to the right again unless they run counter. Westfield's doing a good job just jumping out there to set that edge quickly. They really need to get a body up there. They need to get some leverage, maybe take a guy in motion, get a little bit more, because Maggart's just able to come upfield there untouched and just stop the whole play. They got to find a way to get a blocker out there to him. The way he's shooting upfield, he's basically playing defensive end from the corner spot, and nobody's getting a body on him. Everdell in at quarterback. He likes to throw the ball deep. Looking for Jackson. Jackson.
Oh, I think he got the first down, too.
He'll be real close to it.
I think he fell right across that.
They're going to call it 2nd and an inch. So Noblesville is going to go ahead and use a timeout here with 44 seconds. I think that's their 2nd charge timeout. That play is a work of art. TonyThomasArt.com. Go there, buy something. Tell him Perry sent you. Oh, Perry?
He's got a lot of beautiful pictures.
He do. What do you think here at the 45-yard line, 3rd and an inch? Oh, now they're giving him first down. Now, hold on here.
I thought it was first down.
If you'd have told him first down, Jeremy would not have used a timeout.
Yeah.
Perhaps. First and 10. Hope the coaches know this. That might change their play calling. Hey, did you announce first down? Did he announce first down? I did not. But does our coaches know? That's why we have home field advantage. May change the play call. 3rd and 1 and 1st and 10 is different.
Result of last play is a Commanders first down.
All right. That is a first down. I'm just checking our coaches. I don't know if they knew that. They kind of called that during the timeout.
Because they had their back towards, the other sideline, so you could have been right.
Everett stays in the game at quarterback with his laser rocket arm.
He's going to put it up.
He is. Jackson's going to go try to get it. What a throw.
Yeah.
Holy cow, he threw that ball 30-some yards in the air.
Pass intended for the flag Cameron Jackson falls incomplete. It'll bring up 2nd down and 10.
He had a chance.
Yeah, he did.
It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 45. 38.8 seconds to go here. Just scoreless first half. Kind of what we thought might happen.
Yeah.
Two pretty good defenses. Just looking to explode for something big. Uh-oh. Motion may open some things up. Dawson Cornell is. Oh! They may have to call that. I think the ball was slightly overthrown. I don't think it's a horrible no call, but boy. That little wheel route. He was contacted. He was contacted, but
I don't think he could have caught it if he had.
No, I think I think
the referees did right.
Yeah, as much as we're Grinder fans, I
Yeah.
I don't think one to see that call.
Timeout called.
Well, Noblesville's here at 3rd and 10, just across midfield. They've tried to throw it deep here a couple plays in a row. See what they have up their sleeve here. Last thing you want to do is gives Westfield a chance to score, whether you throw an interception. And if you're going to throw it, I like the idea of throwing it deep. Even if Westfield's picking that off, Noblesville's got enough athletes on the field. They feel pretty comfortable they could corral them. Last thing you want to do is, take a sack and fumble or something short that they can undercut and take to the house. And, you're getting the ball to start the second half.
Yes.
Sure would like to go into it with the lead and get the ball, but you also don't want to be behind.
Right.
All right. King Hall on the left wing along with Caden Bierstrom. Cam Jackson to the right. We're going to go back to that motion with Dawson Cornell. Everett looking to throw it up for grabs. There's that pick. That's Hubner. Now that's a weapon. You better corral him because he can play. He can flat out fly.
Yeah, he can flat fly.
AJ Gonzalez is on him. Connor Skelton did a good job stringing that out too. Big play for Westfield.
Yeah.
I mean, Nobles was just trying to throw it up.
Yeah.
Give your big guy a chance to go get it. Man, he gave that ball 40-something yards. That's a kid's got an arm.
Yeah, he does.
Penalty marker. I'm guessing usually on something that goes all the way across the field like that, there's some kind of block in the back or something.
Something happened.
I had rough in the passer, personally. Actually didn't even see if he got hit, but holding on Westfield on the return. Yeah, Coach Moran will be happy right now. 0-0. Noblesville's down inside the 5-yard line, and they're able to make a big stop there and change the field position by a mile. I think we had a 70-yard field position change there. Going to go into this half scoreless more than likely. Westfield can get deep in their playbook here and see if they want to make something happen.
I don't think he's going to. I may be wrong.
Noblesville should be in cover 4 at minimum. I see 2 safeties back. Got to get those corners back a little bit. Rollins has a lot of green grass over here. I'll get one of these safeties. Both safeties are on the far hash for some reason. Here comes the trips motion. They're probably going to try to isolate this backside one-on-one. They like to throw the ball over here. Yep. Pageant's rolling around. Getting ready to. Everdell on the tackle. Pageant's a load.
Yeah, he is.
Everdell's an undersized linebacker, but he plays like he's Brian Urlacher. He just gets after it. Watch him. Pageant's probably outweighs him 30 pounds. And yeah, L's like, well, you got me, but you jump back up. Pageant don't look like a quarterback out there, does he?
No.
Kind of looks like Avon last night, that tight end playing quarterback. Well, 7.5 seconds left. Westfield's got the timeout. Got the ball at the 32, 60-some yards from pay dirt. And let's see what they have in store here. Again, if you're Westfield, the biggest thing is don't make a big mistake and let Noblesville get a pick 6 or something.
Yep.
Curious on that possession with Noblesville when they did get the ball inside the 5, they did substitute quarterbacks. I think they were just looking for Everdell to run a sneak there and had a missed exchange on the snap. Big see old Steve Dillinger down there on the sidelines. A lot of people don't know Steve coached this Grinder team for 25 years. And I remind him every time I won as many championships as him. But he loves this program, still involved, still oversees it. And, man, he'll be one of the first guys I hug if they're able to pull this thing out today. I know it'll mean a lot to him. One of his former players coaching this team, too. Pageant just going to run the ball. That'll do it, Perry. At halftime, no score. Now we got us a 18-minute ball game. See you guys after the break.
All right.
Audio Video Security is Indiana's premier K-12 audio, video, and security provider. Blades is a design-built firm that provides high-quality solutions that are designed, engineered, installed, and warranted by our team of experts. For 18 years, we've helped schools and local businesses see and hear more clearly. Whether it's your sound system, your displays, your network, or your building security, ask how our experienced team can serve you.
Hey, welcome back here to Beaver Materials Field in Noblesville, Indiana. We're about 2 minutes from resuming this championship game with Noblesville Grinders and Westfield Rocks all tied up at 0. Both teams have had some chances, moved the ball a little bit. Grinders had the ball inside the 5-yard line, first and goal, had a big turnover down there. Westfield's got a few first downs, not a whole lot of
It's definitely been a defensive game.
Yeah, Deshaun Blades here with Perry Williams. Looking to start this second half. Grinders will receive the second half kickoff. Forgive me, I'm a little out of breath. Jim Walford and
you walked up the steps, man.
I know it's not even the big stadium, you know. And Wyatt Blades was down there. Thankfully, helped us gather him up and get him out there. So they're ready. First place trophy, second place trophies are there. Third place trophies are.
Has there ever been an overtime game in the championship?
Not that I know of. All the trophies, the big ones, they spell D wrong. Yeah, they spell it L-A-G-U-E.
That was Connor.
They spell them all wrong. We'll get it with you.
And we had him inspect him yesterday. I had Bill. I said, get under and inspect him.
I noticed that on the third place, and then I looked at those two. They're wrong too.
All right, getting ready. Millers are out. Grinders, I'm sorry.
I've been doing it too, and I should know better.
Yeah. Grinders are out on the field. They'll receive. And the Rocks are taking the field now. They're going to kick off here. We're about ready to start second half action here.
Vaughn Fisher will be kicking this ball off. Westfield typically kicks it deep. A lot of teams in our league do the onside stuff.
He's actually a very good kicker.
Yeah. Noblesville's ready to go. You got King Hall and I believe Kowach back deep for the Millers. Yeah, Kowach. 94. Got 2 fifth graders back there. And that's going to be Kowach. Oh. You hate when they slide like that and just give the ball.
Yeah.
But you know what? Our goal, anyways, on special teams was make sure we're running a play with the next one.
Yeah.
Make sure we're running an offensive play. Hopefully it's a PAT, but either way, make sure we're not on defense after that kickoff.
Grinders will take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Well, Caden Bierstrom's coming out of the play here. We'll see.
See what the Grinders are doing here.
Going to do a little direct snap action with Dawson Cornell. Going to just try to get off the right side, picking up an extra blocker now. I love this. It's just the old single wing play, the old 16 power play. I just keep running it, to be honest with you, 7-8 yards. Last year when we played Westfield, they had a difficult time with this single wing. We actually ran out of unbalanced line too, which I love. Get your polar there a little faster from play side on an unbalanced line. Old school football. Gonna stay in it. 2nd and 3. Thornburg in motion there. Cornell with a nice cut.
Yeah, good job.
I mean, don't be ashamed to do this. Don't be ashamed to just take the ball, snap it to your best big guy, and just get yards.
Yeah, just pound it and pound it and pound it.
He gets a little tired, just snap it to King Hall. Let him do it and run behind you. You're picking up an extra blocker. That's why I love the single wing football, is you're picking up an extra blocker, and the ball gets moving forward quicker.
And it all goes forward.
It does. Here comes that motion. We'll call Noblesville with a little flinch.
Well, the full start on the Grinders. Push about 5 yards. It'll be first and 15.
I don't know.
Did you see the flinch?
I did not.
I didn't either.
There is a little bit of a discussion going on, but yeah, I'm always curious too when it's on the guy on the other team's sideline. Maybe he's coerced a little bit into calling something.
That's kind of what I thought, because that's where the flag came from.
Don't need to panic. You've got eight yards of play, first 2 plays out of this. No need to panic. Just keep doing what you're doing. You don't really need that motion so much. I'm just going to try to run it inside. Good idea. Again, 8-9 yards. If it ain't broke, stay in it.
Just keep grinding them away.
Pun intended.
4 down the carry for the Grinders to pick up 7 yards in the play to bring up 2nd down and 7.
Man, that just sends that lead blocker right through that hole, you know.
Yeah, Thornburg 38 is just a physical player. See what they do here. Going to stay in it. Cornell picks it up.
1st down.
Aiden Thornburg doing a nice job out there blocking.
I'd keep running this until they stop it. What do you think, Sean?
Yeah, like I said, if anything, just snap it to King Hall a couple plays. Let him run it a couple times. I think that's what they might be doing. Nope. I mean, there's 6 yards.
You'll take 6 yards every time on carrying the ball.
It ain't how, it's how many.
Yeah.
They just need to get the ball across the goal line. C75 for the Grinders there. That's big Ben O'Rourke. I like him. He almost made a team last year, man. Tough kid. And see him pulling out there on the edge. Those linemen don't get enough credit. We probably don't mention them enough. Somebody's doing a good job up front because the Grinders are getting a lot of yards. Staying with it. Good cut. Cornell's just a big physical guy, and he's very fast. Good job by Thornburg. And is that Thornburg or A.J. Gonzalez? That's Thornburg. Boy, I see why Coach Ely talks about him a lot, and I see why. You love kids just wanting to get after it, just wanting to take their man upfield and just keep blocking and keep blocking.
Graham Paris on the tackle for Westfield that time.
Just stay with it.
Just ride this horse.
Double tight, double wing. I'm going to run it to the right again. Good snaps there. Defended it a little better, but again, don't panic. It's 2nd and 10. They got you one time. Don't panic. Stay with it. Westfield did a really nice job there defending that. Good job there by Richardson, 50. Big, strong kid in the middle there. Goes Thornburg in motion again. King Hall going to get out in front, try to block that edge. Not much doing. They need to find a way to just get that just outside that edge. There's a lot of green grass out there.
There sure is.
3rd and about 7. They're going to go back a little more traditional here. I wouldn't give up on it. I probably would, and then I'd kick myself after the game for it. I did last year. Remind me to tell you my Anthony Richardson story when we get a minute. Let's see what they call there. They may give Grinders a break because those kids were all over the line before he flinched, possibly, but that may be on the Grinders. We'll see. They are going to work on Westfield. A lot of Westfield players did jump off sides.
They certainly did.
I'm trying to see, is that 61? Yeah, Noah Jones out there. Hey, Noah, you're off the hook, buddy. You're off the hook. He did come a little later than there was like 4 guys from Westfield that came. That's huge. Great play call. Great play call. I love the no play, man. If I could go back and document the career since I learned that play from old Dave Cesar out in Omaha, I bet you we've gained 2,000 yards on that play over the years. It's a little ISO play there. King Hall leading for Cornell. It's probably going to be a first down. It's close. It's real close. See, I like that play with the Grinders just to hand it to the fullback on the dive there. It just hits a little quicker. You can see King Hall got it through there pretty good, but it just gives us an extra half step for
Looks like a little short.
Isn't it fourth down? It's fourth down now. I think the sticks are wrong. Or are they going to measure? Clock is stopped. They're going to measure. They hate to do this. I'll tell you my Anthony Richardson story. Let me be clear. I don't know him, never met him, nothing. But the name Richardson out there made me think of him. When I realized how much I liked him was at the draft. Did you watch NFL draft this year?
Yes.
I don't watch it that often. But I don't know if you know, like what we saw this year, but what they were doing is those first picks, they were going and get in front of a camera, like at a little selfie booth or something, and they're coming out beating their chest. And good for them, whatever. He came out as humble and appreciative and grateful and almost shocked of himself and that he was in the position he was in. And that moment, that's the guy.
Yeah.
That's the kind of guy you want on your team because he's a competitor. Watch him. He gets after it.
Yeah.
Love the guy. Hope he stays healthy. I think he's the future. But that attitude, that spirit he had about him, how thankful and grateful, gotta love that in a guy. Gotta love it. As a coach, you want 20 of those guys like that. Big, small, whatever. It's still only fourth down. They're all celebrating. It's fourth and inches. Now Westfield is celebrating like they got the ball back there. Boy, we could use a dose of Jimmy Canada in the A-gap right now. Hey.
The crowd's getting rocked up here.
I've never seen a crowd like this at a Grinder game.
No.
Never seen a crowd like this. Quit. They're being too noisy. Don't be noisy when you got the ball, folks.
Westfield's really loud over there, too.
Yeah, Westfield's came well, didn't they?
Yeah.
There's more people at this game than was at the game last night.
Yeah.
Pretty certain of that.
What are you trying to figure out here?
I don't know.
Okay.
4:03 left in the third. Oh, he got it. Max Osborne. Max Osborne gets across the line to gain. Boy, he didn't get it by much.
No, he
did not get it by much. And a rugby scrum in there.
Yeah.
Hey, Cornell, quit point and push, buddy. Brotherly shove. 1st and 10 from the 20.
Wow.
No.
That ball didn't move much at all, did it?
No, sir. I'd tell you, I'd be curious to go back to that single wing stuff. They're going to try to run toss left here, I believe. Good gain, 5 or 6. 3:29, clock's ticking. Grinders have held the ball this entire half thus far. Do I love about the IEFA, we play 9-minute quarters. These kids won't see 9 minutes again until they're freshmen.
Yeah.
Good blocking out there on the edge.
Yes.
A.J. Gonzalez, number 20, just playing like a man. 2nd and about 4. We'll stay with it. Cornell's doing a really nice job of catching that toss and then just cutting it right inside the alley there.
Kind of makes me a little nervous, though.
That ball in the air like that?
Yeah.
That's about as long of a pass as I want to see.
Yeah.
Stay with it. Go back to that direct snap. They really like that edge. Good tackle.
Yeah.
It'll be 2nd and goal from about the 5. Grinders have been down here before this game. Good blocking inside. Bierstrom and Gonzalez made some good blocking there at the point of attack. We'll see what they got here. 2nd and goal from about the 6. Again, I'd be really tempted to get back to that single wing here. Ozzie under center.
Oh, wow. Did he shoot?
Wow. Westfield had to play the right blitz on and annihilated the quarterback, but Cornell was able to get that ball and take it through there. That left an opening where that linebacker normally would be.
Yes.
Well-timed blitz.
Great play.
Last one came from the backside, but
they were stacking everything there, weren't they?
Great athletic play by Osborne and Cornell to get that handoff. That could have been trouble. Ooh, Grinders are going for two.
I
definitely am a fan of one here. Definitely a fan of one here. Nope, they're going to roll Everett L out. He's got an open man. Like I said, perfect call. I would have went for two all day. A.J. Gonzalez on the pass from Everett L. That's big play for the Grinders. They're going up 8-0. You know, he knew what play he ran, and, you know, if you're going to run that play, why not go for two, you know? We got kids down there eating popcorn and stuff. We can't have that. I wouldn't allow that on my sidelines. It gets a little crazy. These kids get down here and get them out of focus. We need to be focused. Uh-oh. Good play. Good return for Westfield. I think, is that 44? Yeah, 44 is a good player. That is Eli Calling on the return. Nice return up to about the 40-yard line. Yeah, we're getting a little request to get the kids that aren't with the team off the sidelines. We love having former Grinders there, but sometimes they just get way too distracting.
A player or a coach need to be off of the field.
They're not listening. It's just they're throwing the ball. They can't do that stuff down there. It gets in the way of people trying to.
If you are not a player or a coach, you need to be off of the field in track.
Thank you. Yeah, their players get excited. Kids get here. They really don't care to watch the game, half of them, and they're distracting the people that need to be focused. All right, here we go. Westfield 1st and 10. They need to put a drive together. We got Hubner at quarterback. When 9 goes to quarterback, it's usually a run. Little option play there, nicely done, but nicely defended by the Grinders. The Millers, wow. Grinders just have a lot of team speed and athleticism, Perry, and it's much like Westfield. It's just hard to get big gains on them. 2nd and 9. We're down to just a minute and 45 here in this third quarter. The Grinders held the ball for about 7 minutes there for that touchdown scoring drive. Was no easy track all the way down there. Westfield's going to take a timeout. I think they had a missed alignment in their formation.
Yeah, they have to be real careful right now. I mean, this game's 8-0. So they need to take their time on.
That's tough being down 8 because, you know, even if you do score, you got to execute a 5-yard play with one attempt. And hey, we forgot to mention that touchdown brought to you by Noblesville Trophies. We spent halftime hauling a boatload, about 80, 90 trophies down there to the sidelines, ready to pass out to these guys. And for all your trophy needs, hit them up over there at noblesvilletrophies.com. I think these trophies, Jim said they're made of solid gold, right? Gold plated, 14 karat gold. Okay, yeah. We got a heck of a deal on them then. The spelling, proper spelling comes extra. Yeah, Coach Malloy, if you're listening, we'll give me that trophy back. We'll fix that little misspell on the last word. Of course, Coach Malloy at Brownsburg's a good old hick like me. He may not even notice either. All right, 2nd and 9.5. We'll call it 9. Is Patchett hurt? No, they like Hubner. That's a great call.
Good play.
Because the scouting report is if Hubner's at quarterback, they're running the ball. So that was a really brilliant play there. I think Harkin is the offensive coordinator for Westfield. That's a smart play. Called tendency breaker there. I don't know if Pageant's hurt or they're just trying something different here. What number is Pageant? 3.
First and 10 with the Grinders 43-1.
I'm assuming if Padgett's not at quarterback, he's still in the game. He's
He's 3.
a player.
You know, a few years ago, Padgett played over there at Westfield on the high school team, and he was a tough as heck, too.
I think that's his brother, right?
I don't know that, but I know there's some Padgetts that played over at Westfield for Jake.
Westfield's had a few of those brothers come through there with the Hausers and the Padgetts. And who's the kid over there
Webster's.
now? Webster, the kid that's there now, is unbelievable. If he's watching, he's clearly better than his brother. I really don't know that, but I'm sure he likes to hear it. He's good.
His brother was a good quarterback.
Yeah.
He came out of nowhere.
Maximus, was that his name?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, he was good.
He's at Ball State now. I don't know how he's doing, but.
Well, how could you do bad in Delaware County?
That's right.
Here we go, 1st and 15 after that false start. Huebner stays at quarterback. I got to believe something's up with Padgett. Not good. Huebner is very, very shifty. Strung that out pretty well, did the Millers. Running to the short side. And uh-oh. Oh, boy. Another little injury there. It's pretty hard, pretty physical play out there. Oh, that's Grant Hell, big number 70. Old Grant just chased that down the line. And, I mean, that's 100-something pounds landing on you at full force. And Grant came through there. By the way, might be the nicest kid I've ever met.
That's Huebner, too, that's injured.
Yeah, that's not good. He's not very big, and if you watch Grant Hell, he came through there full speed and laid a big hit and landed on
Let's
his
see if
full force.
Padgett comes back in here.
Hopefully he just got the wind knocked out of him, something like that. Grant, whenever they inducted me into the Hall of Fame the other day, which, I don't like to brag about, but he wrote me a letter. That's my point. He wrote a letter that he handed to me, and I read it. I got home. I think I might have cried a little. Just the nicest, sweetest kid.
That's good.
He's very, very thoughtful.
You're
well
deserving on your part being in the Hall of Fame.
I don't know about that. I know
Come on, guys. Let's go.
Willie Hell and Ari Hell is his parents, and they're the best. Noblesville may have to call a timeout.
Yeah, they may have to call a timeout. I don't know what they were doing.
I think
they were getting a player off the field, and these guys are coming over here getting a drink of water.
Yeah.
You got to pay attention.
Didn't give them a lot of warning. Last thing we want this game to be decided by something like that.
Yeah.
No, Westfield did nothing wrong. Guy blew the whistle. They were going to run the play. Exactly what they're supposed to do. I'm going to say this is a pivotal drive here because, being down 8-0, even if you score at any point from now to the end, you're going to have a heck of a time getting that 2 points. So they love to score early, give themselves at least one possession more. Noblesville's got to get the ball back. If they do, even if they stop them or not, they want to control the football for a while. If Padgett's out and now Huebner's out, I don't know where that leaves them. And I'm blind. I can't tell who the quarterback is right now. I think 3's back in. See if he turns his back to us.
I think that's who it is. Yeah.
Okay, good. No, he's not hurt at least. Xander. 2-by-2. Tight end to the left. Nope, I'm sorry. No, tight end to the right. Oh, boy. Backside blitz. That's a 5th grader. That is Braden Kowach coming off the edge, looking like Dwight Freeney. Oh, that's Kowach. They keep giving it to Simmons. 34 Simmons, I believe. I think that's 94. Yes, it is. That will be the end of the third quarter. Right now, the score is Noblesville Grinders 8, Westfield 0. We'll see you after this short break for a crazy fourth quarter.
Can I help you?
Yeah. I'm looking for Logan Street signs and banners.
You found us.
But this ain't Logan Street.
We moved 22 years ago.
You're telling me that Logan Street signs and banners isn't on Logan Street anymore?
Exactly.
So what are you saying?
Logan Street signs and banners conveniently not located on Logan Street, but on South 10th Street in Noblesville, Indiana.
Well, we're back here getting ready to start the fourth quarter of action. the Noblesville Grinders 8, the Westfield Junior Shamrocks 0. So we got a heck of a ball game here, but we still got 9 minutes left to go to play. It's been a great game so far. Millers are ready to get started here. Rocks are still over there in the huddle, so to get this fourth quarter going. Here we go. Rocks coming back out on the field. Miller's already out here. They're ready to go.
Oops, sorry. Sorry, everybody. Yeah, Westfield's out. 3rd and 20. Definitely looking to air it out. Grinders have 2 safeties deep.
Match it back to throw.
Well, it's a nice idea up the seam there, but honestly, that route was cut off nicely underneath by Dawson Cornell.
Did he tip that a little bit, Sean?
He might have. He did a real nice job. He's on the number 2 receiver. He probably has the flats here and cover. I don't know if they're in cover 4, cover 2. But either way, he saw the break on the number 2 receiver and was able to get inside and take that window away. If he's not there, that throws wide open.
Yeah.
He does a nice job.
4th down here.
4th and about 20. Westfield is going to be forced to punt. Last time they kicked a 40-some-yard punt. Good snap.
He's going, no.
That one's not going to be as big. It's going to bounce out about the 37-yard line.
It tried to be a little fancy there. He looked like he was going to run it.
It's hard to run left and kick it as a right-footed kicker.
That's a lot to do for a 5th and 6th grade kid.
I think he was considering keeping that.
Yeah.
That's Eli Collin, good athlete. Did a nice job getting the ball off, though, and gaining 15, 18 yards. Now you're the Grinders. You're just trying to secure the football and sustain another one of them long 6, 7, 8-minute drives here.
I'd go back to that wing tee. I'm sorry.
I like that. Yeah, I do. I like that single wing stuff. But, they switched out of it and scored. So they're going to stay in I.
Yeah, but I'd try to start it up again just to.
Comes the motion. Going to try a little weak side toss there. Was interesting. Westfield jumped first, I believe, again. It was a little discombobulated up there. Westfield coaches are not in agreement. I couldn't tell you.
But the one thing about it, Sean, you know who's going to win that argument?
The referee.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm watching Bobby Moran talk to the line judge. I think he's claiming that Noblesville's lineman's shifting his foot. He's kind of tapping his foot.
I'd say that too.
Here, come back with this toss. He's second about 3 from the 44. Westfield does have numbers there. It's big number 34 there on the tackle, Elijah Sexton, and they're just defeating blocks and stringing down the line of scrimmage. Those plays aren't made by the guys at the point of attack. They're guys scraping down the line, doing a wonderful job. Westfield's pretty good inside, pretty good at linebacker, pretty good at corner. They're just pretty good. They're in the 4-4, and they're packing it in. Cornell got up off the right side there. He's going to pick up a first down. Going to get it out to about the 48-yard line. He's going to move the sticks. Westfield or Noblesville's looking here just to move the clock. You're not stalling it, but you're not in a hurry at all.
Absolutely. Sean, one thing I look in this crowd here and how big it is for an elementary football game, 5th and 6th graders. And then I watch Friday night. My ritual after a ball game is to go home and listen to the scores. And I watch that and I see those clips that they show where there's very few people at the high school game. So what I'm trying to say is we're very, very blessed Looks like a fumble on the play there. I think we recovered. Noblesville recovered. But what I'm trying to say is we're very, very blessed to have the following and the enthusiasm we have here in Hamilton County for all sports.
No doubt about it. I mean, Noblesville Grinder program has been around since the 60s, right?
Right.
I mean,
right.
before I was born. I'm no young whippersnapper. You know, it's special to a lot of people. You know, when I coached the Grinders, it took me a year or two to realize why Steve Dillinger thinks the way he does and about the program and what you do as far as developing young men and character and the community you see in tonight. As we started to get the ball rolling a couple years ago, it's 2 fumbles in a row. As we started to get the ball rolling and getting some wins and getting down deep in the playoffs, we started seeing huge turnouts for games. That's just another fumbled snap. There was a game, at one point, it might have been 2 years ago, and I recall I kind of just was doing what I do, coaching and looking at things, and I turned and looked at the stands, and it kind of caught me off guard. It got real loud, and I looked, and I couldn't believe how many people were there. I don't normally look up, and it's staggering. It's going to be a madhouse here if they pull this thing off. I'm going to give the trophy to Coach Ely. I might be in tears out there. Little screen action to Gonzo. It's going to bring up a 4th down and 10, roughly. Possession did not go the way the Grinders had hoped, but mostly just a couple fumbled snaps. Not really been a problem this season, but yeah, the 2 lead blockers, Beerstrom and
they didn't block.
Hall, they were late. They were just they
didn't turn quick enough.
They got to go. That play's behind the line of scrimmage. They're looking back at the quarterback. They need to just sprint. It frustrates a coach when you watch that on film. Funny thing is, this game you won't really have much film session. I think they're going to run a little toss punt here. They like to run. Osborne's going to get 10 or 12 out of this. Need a big bounce. Doesn't get it. Maybe 9 yards. Westfield needs to put something together here. 5.5 minutes to go.
Still plenty of time here. But, you know, like you said there, you know, they've got a lead 8-0, okay? You got to protect the football, and they fumble it twice at the center. I mean, that's –
and, you know, getting that punt off is something me and Coach Dillinger argued about. We made a big deal of not punting last year, trying to take after Center Grove, and almost as a, you know, something of pride to say we don't punt. But that punt did pick up 10 yards. I know it's not much. That's an extra first down Westfield has to get, you know. And here goes, Patchett's going to throw the ball. Boy, he's under attack immediately. That's that Grinder speed. They are so fast up front.
Yeah, they're not big, but they're quick.
They're quick, and they
smother you.
Yeah, they all got there. 3 guys. I mean, 3 guys got there. Yeah, Thornburg's something else, and Kowach was there. And it's a lot of speed.
As a quarterback, when you got 3 guys coming, one right in front of you and 2 at each side, man, you don't have much of a chance.
Yeah, Patchett's good, but he ain't Superman.
No.
I mean, ain't much you can do right there.
No.
That's why I think Noblesville's better matched up with a Westfield than they are against, say, a Center Grove or somebody that can just pound you up front, take advantage of their size.
Yeah.
Westfield's more of a finesse team with the shotgun and just takes longer to run the ball, takes longer to do things, and Noblesville's just a much better matchup for them. Westfield's taking an awful lot of time here down.
Yeah.
4.5 minutes. Hubner back in at quarterback, I believe. Or is that somebody else? That's number 7. They're going to call that incomplete. It was close to the lateral.
But Hubner's out here, number 9. The throw was to him.
Is that number – who's at quarterback then? Is that number
7? Hahn.
George Hahn? Okay. Yeah, he's a quarterback. And Westfield's got some injury issues over there, and that's not good. It puts you in a real tough spot, especially when you're needing to move the ball. Here they are now at 3rd and 17. Probably will choose to punt if they aren't able to pick this up. It's where you go deep in your playbook. You got a hook and lateral. I look for them to try to hit something up the middle behind the linebackers. That is the spot with these 2 deep safeties that they might be able to get to. Single linebacker, Everett Ells. They're going to call a hold in the backfield there. Big gain, but they're going to call a hold in the backfield. I think we had a little bear hug action back here.
Huebner carrying the ball. Wonder if Padgett's got something wrong with him or stuff, because he's not in there now again, and they let him try it for a couple plays, and of course once he got crushed.
Face mask.
Wow.
Face mask, going to tack it on.
Oh, that hurts. That's huge. The Millers are going to have to quit making mistakes here.
I was looking at Westfield's sidelines when I thought it was holding, and I was wondering, though, they don't seem mad. They must have agreed that it was a hold, but they weren't mad because it was not a hold. Well, Westfield, 4-14. That's big for them. It was 3rd and 15 there. It was going to be 4th and 5. They're able to get the first down now. Just a 5-yard face mask, but it was enough to get them that first down. Yeah. George Hahn is just running for his life there. That was a little option game, looking to pitch it, and Noblesville defended that real well. Somebody's got to be accountable for the quarterback. Somebody's got to be accountable for the pitch man.
Sean, I know we talked about this when the Millers went for 2, and they got it, okay, but that may be an important part of this ball game.
Huge. Clock's running. Westfield's really in a bad spot here. Without Huebner is back in the game. He's back at tailback. 7, George Hahn in at quarterback. 2 receivers to each side. No tight end in the game. Looking to throw this ball over the seam. Almost picked off. Almost picked off on the carom by old Cam Jackson. Watch this ball. That's a good play. I think they're again trying to hit Sexton, big 34 up the seam, and pretty good throw. Again, you got to redirect him a little bit. I think they're going to call illegal contact. He just redirected him. I watched him. I just don't know if it was beyond that 5-yard mark. Actually, in high school football, you can hit them all you want unless the ball's in the air. Wow, Noblesville's getting a lot of calls here. I saw what the play they're talking, but I thought that was more just a shove, not a hold, just a redirect, which is what you teach your pass pro guys. Well, if it was 1st and 10 and it's a 10-yard penalty, isn't it a first down? I don't know. 3 minutes to go. They got it at 2nd and a couple inches. Cam Jackson gambled there.
He sure did.
He gambled, and they hit Sexton. Big play for Westfield.
Big play.
That's a vulnerability that we've seen there. That inside backer doesn't get depth at all to get underneath that, and Cam Jackson makes a big gamble. Elijah Sexton. Well, this is it. This is going to be an all-important 2-point conversion. Coach Ely might be thinking of a timeout here, just to make sure. Oh, they're kicking it. They're kicking it. Can you see him? Am I in your way?
No, you're fine.
So this is for 2. High snap. Oh man.
No.
Big play.
Wow, that could be a big play here.
A lot of things have to go right to kick at PAT. The snap, the hold. It's hard enough to do at high school. You can see the snap was just quite a bit high. 33, Cooper Maggart. Cooper Maggart went up trying to rescue that. He really couldn't do anything with it. Now, it's 8-6 Noblesville, still holds on to the league. Westfield with 2:44 left and 2 timeouts. Look for an onside kick here.
But the one thing Noblesville has to do the Grinders got to do right now is cut back on these mistakes. I mean, they just got to move the ball down the field.
Yeah, they gave them a lot there with the holding, the face mask, and then
before that, when they had the ball, they fumbled 2 snaps at center.
Yeah, a self-implosion. But, hey, they're 10 and 11-year-old kids.
That's true. That's true.
Jackson tried to ice the game there, man, and that gamble at that point in that situation, it's just keep it in front of you. Keep it in front of you. Make them make plays. He's got to be happy.
But the one thing about it is, it's not a bad call by Coach Moran over there, because I've seen that kid kick some good balls through the upright, during a season.
Oh, boy, ball's going to go out of bounds. Now, if I'm Noblesville, I'm not letting them re-kick. I'm taking the ball with wherever they give it to you with that penalty.
Yeah.
Do not re-kick. Again, 2:44, Noblesville.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry, that water went down the wrong way.
That's fine. I've coughed on this mic about 30 times tonight. It's going to be a 5-yard penalty from where the ball goes out of bounds. Noblesville's going to take over 1st and 10 at the right hash at the 41-yard line. And all they're trying to do here is maybe get one first down. Just don't get it on the first play. Ball security's been an issue. I'll tell you, I'd be tempted to go that single wing right here.
Mr. Chris Beavers down there. The man that the field's named after down there with Mr. Dillinger. So.
No, well, Westfield shouldn't be allowed to do that.
No.
That's dirty. That's weak. I wouldn't do that in a youth game. I wouldn't be blowing air horns. But Westfield's blowing air horns over there. Our Noblesville fans aren't real happy. We're going back to single wing football. Yes, sir. What's the call now? What's the call?
I don't know.
I think they may have told them to let their fans know that air horn can't happen. I don't know. I don't know why you call the play.
It's why you called a penalty.
Or why you blow the whistle right as they're
snapping the ball.
Clock is not running. Cornell's going to pick up 7 or 8 there. Really good job. I'll tell you, Sexton is in the backfield. He's a dude. Elijah Sexton's a football player. He comes from the inside linebacker spot, reads it, attacks, and just gets a hand on him, but Cornell takes more than a hand to get him down.
Yeah.
Trying to milk the clock. I hope the referees are communicating the play clock to the coaches. It's helpful to know where you're at. You're supposed to get 30 seconds in our league once a ball's spotted. They're calling it. They're counting it down. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I'll let him have it. Cornell off the right side picks up.
He's going to be a little short, I think.
He is, but as the
That's
Grinders,
a big play, though.
You got to be happy with that as a Grinders.
Yeah.
Why is the clock stopped? Okay. Third and about a foot. Westfield is going to take a timeout here. This is it. This is do or die. Hold on.
We took a timeout?
No, the ref called it wrong. He pointed the wrong way on their sidelines. That's definitely Westfield's timeout. Scott McCoy is trying to call me. You're not listening. I'm working the game.
Just tell him you're working, man.
It's good to see. Scott McCoy must have got a break down at his Spice Girls convention. Enough time to come outside and give me a call. Hope you're having fun over there, Coach. Tell David Beckham I said hey.
Oh, dear.
Well, Perry, here's the difference between you and Scott McCoy. This is why you're more of a man than him, okay? When I called you and said, hey, McCoy can't make it. He's at a wedding, right? He can't come up here. He's at a wedding. I said, can you help me out? Can you call the games with me next Saturday? And you were with your wife in the car, I think, driving back.
Supposed to go to a wedding,
You're supposed to be at a wedding, right? And what did you tell Kathy? You said, hey, listen, I'm going to this football game. And she said, yes, sir. That's what I heard.
Not
That's
quite
what I
that
heard.
much now. Let's just go that far.
That's the way I heard it. I'm just
But
saying.
she did say, you go ahead and go.
That was nice of her.
Yeah, it was.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right. Here we go, old single wing football. Dawson Cornell, it's up to you, buddy. He's just taking it up the middle.
Oh, nice job. He got it.
That might seal the deal, ladies and gentlemen. Westfield has one timeout left. Noblesville really just has to take some knees. I'll tell you, my heart breaks for Coach Moran because he is the most passionate, loving, all-in guy. Run as the president of our league this year.
Let's don't get too excited yet here.
Bobby he put his team together, and he knew he had a good team, and, man, he got them together at the right time. And, I mean, here it is, 8-6. I mean, you ain't going to get any better than this. Now, with one timeout left, Noblesville just got to take a knee. Well, Perry, I'm going to sign off because I got to get down and get ready to do the trophy presentation.
All right, well.
Thanks, everybody, for listening this year. It's been a pleasure hosting these games for IEFA and sponsoring. Thanks, Jim, Al, all the guys that's helped us all year, Will. We really enjoyed it and look forward to another season next year. But thank you to all the IFA teams. What a great season, and look forward to seeing everybody next year. God bless.
You want to?
Thank you, sir. You coming down?
Oh, yeah. Timeout here out on the field. I want to thank Sean Blades for being the corporate sponsor and Blades Audio Video Security Company. And it's great that he did that. He's got to go down and pass out the trophies, and thanks a lot, Sean. One of the good guys. .7 seconds left to go in the ball game. I don't believe they have any more timeout. Do the Rocks have, looks like one left? Is that what it says? For the Rocks, one timeout?
I think so. I have none. When the sign says one, I have zero.
Of course, they might have not taken that off. Timeout Westfield. Westfield takes another timeout, I guess. That's 0 now, so. I want to thank everybody who tuned in tonight on this ball game. It's been really fun. I want to thank Sean Blades for asking me to broadcast with him tonight because Scott McCoy couldn't do that, so he had a wedding to go to. So
Sean went down there and hugged Dillinger.
yeah,
He said he would. He did.
this is going to be a Grinders end up winning this football game. There's still 54 seconds left to go in the game, and anything can really happen. Of course, Westfield has no timeouts. The key to it is the Grinders got to hold on to the football, but this is going to be the first state championship in the elementary in football for Noblesville. Clock's ticking down here. It's going quickly here. That's the old ball game. Both teams are. I guess it looks like they're going to have to do one more play. That's it. Game's over. The Noblesville Grinders are champions of the IEFA. Congratulations to the Noblesville Grinders and their coaches. Coach Ely's done a great job this year. Steve Dillinger and Sean Blades. Sean coached the team for about 6 years. Steve Dillinger has started this program, and this is a great thrill for him, for Steve. He's spent many years making sure this program run like it should, and we appreciate both those men down there. Jeremy Ely, the Noblesville coach this year, took over. He's an ex-Grinder, and it's a great thrill that Noblesville Grinders came out on top. Well, I'm Perry Williams, and I appreciate everybody tuning in here tonight for this great football game as the Noblesville Grinders win 8-6 over the Westfield Rocks.